Air fried onion rings are going down today, coming up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ, and if you're a returning subscriber, part of CJ's crew, you know I love you. If you're new to the channel, please hit that red subscribe button, that bell next to it, so you get alerts on all what we're doing here. Guys, we have tons and tons of people in CJ's crew. Every other day or so, I get a request for a recipe, or how to do something, or can you do this, or have you done that in the past? And this one stuck out to me because more often than not, I can say yes. Like, I've done that, here's a link, whatever. This one I have not done, and my boy Aaron Conrad, and he actually is a famous podcaster. His podcast is the Unscripted Podcast, and I'll put a link down below for it. He's had me on. He's a huge Ninja Foodi Grill fan, and he reached out to me. He texted me the other day. He's like, CJ, what's up? I'm gonna make some, I wanna make some onion rings, all right? I have not done onion rings. I don't think I've even done them on, with a pot of oil, or deep fried them, all right? So let alone in my air fryer. So I set out to do some research to figure it out, to find some of the best recipes and impart my own ideas on them. And I've come up with a recipe here that's gonna be really easy to do. I've taken bits and pieces from other creators, other blogs, whatever, just so I could kind of get a general idea. And one of the main influences on this one is the salted pepper, and I'll put a link down for her channel down below. Louise is a great Ninja Foodi creator. She did some air fried onion rings, and I'm taking a lot of cues from her on that one, okay? For someone that she's very well versed in cooking and coming up with recipes, has a great blog, great website, great YouTube channel, all right? Go check her out. If you're a fan of foodie, you probably know who she is, because she does a ton of work with foodie stuff. But if not, links are down below. Tell her CJ sent you, all right? I do not advocate using a wet batter in your air fryer, okay? Because the air fryer is using circulated heated air, and air on a wet batter tends to blow the batter all over your air fryer, right? The only difference with this one is we're gonna start with a wet batter, but we're going to coat it in a dry batter, and that will hopefully keep the batter on the onion rings, okay? The temp we're gonna use is about 370. We're gonna do it for 7 minutes. We're not gonna flip, we're not gonna move them around. We're gonna try to keep a little room between each onion ring. So come on down to the Ninja Foodi Grill Station, otherwise known as my kitchen island. Let's start getting these onion rings ready, and we should have some really good crispy onion rings in no time. All right, come on down. When I looked at Louise's recipe, she had the onion in the refrigerator for 24 hours. I put mine in the freezer for about 4. I forgot to put it in the fridge last night, so it's nice and cold. So we're gonna make our wet batter real quick. We have 2 eggs in there. We do a half a cup of flour. We're gonna add a little Uncle Steve shake smoke bomb. It's gonna add a great color, great flavor. I'll put a link down below for Uncle Steve. We're gonna use about a cup of beer, whatever light beer or lager you have. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Of course, we gotta sample it. Don't judge me. Thank you. All right, last thing, we're gonna add a little hot sauce to the batter. A little Louisiana hot sauce. Just to add a little something. Okay, let's whisk that together. You're looking for like a pancake batter consistency. Don't stress out if there's a couple lumps in there. Okay. Gonna put this aside, let those flavors kind of come together while we're getting this onion set up. Next thing we're gonna do is get the dried panko breadcrumbs ready to go. I know recently I used some chicharron, ground it up for breadcrumbs, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use regular panko breadcrumbs today. Just to make it a little easier on myself. I didn't have the chicharrones just laying around, but I did have panko breadcrumbs laying around. We're gonna add a little bit more of that smoke bomb to the panko. All right, put that aside. Okay, we're gloving up, just because I don't want onion juice all over my filming equipment. Let's go ahead and cut off a little nugget right there. Get rid of that root end. Gonna go about a ½ inch. We're looking for some pretty good thick boys in there. And you'll see that the paper peels off relatively easy. Another trick that I was learned watching all of my research and from Louise is to pull off this membrane. It's part of the onion ring that keeps you from taking a clean bite through. And you see it just peels off. This is a little time consuming. Sometimes they come off in one fell swoop, but it will definitely improve your onion ring flavor and texture. And it won't peel the whole onion out of the batter. Okay. We're gonna do that on the rest of these. Then we'll get them in the batter. All right, team, the onion rings are done. Membranes pulled, ready to go. Let's get them in the batter. Okay, we got a couple done already, but I'm noticing the batter isn't as sticking as well as I want it to. So one little trick you can do is dip the onion rings in flour, then get it in your egg wash. The flour helps the egg wash stick, and then in turn will help the breadcrumb stick. Yeah, so flour, egg wash, panko crumbs. And just know you're gonna make a mess, so don't stress out about that. All right, team, we're turning the Foodi grill on. We're using Air Crisp. We're going to do 375. And we'll take it to, let's call it 8 minutes. Hit start. Get that preheated, and we'll get our rings in there. While we're heating the Foodi grill up, we're gonna give these a spray down with a little avocado oil. This is what's gonna help it brown real nice in there. Okay, we're ready to go in the air fryer basket. We're also gonna spray it down with avocado oil. We're gonna slowly but surely these little onion rings in. We're keeping plenty of space in between. Be careful not to knock the breading off. Put that big boy over here. We'll have one oblong shaped onion ring. 7 minutes. We're good to go. We're not flipping, we're not touching them. We're just gonna let them finish up in there. All right, 7 minutes is up. Let's take a look. Crispy, golden brown, and delicious. All right, let's get them out on the cutting board, take a pick, and then we'll try a bite. All right, team, we are done. These right here, crispity, crunchity, full of flavor. Let's give one a bite right now. I got my microphone close so you can hear the crunch. We'll see if, see if it's crunchy. Yeah, you know it's crunchy. Man, that is tasty as can be. You know, a lot of times when I do kind of pseudo fried stuff in the air fryer, I miss that wet batter. But doing it this way, you get the best of both worlds. All right, so you get that wet batter in there to add that coating, get those panko breadcrumbs on there. Don't sleep on that Uncle Steve shake, that smoke bomb. It adds tons of flavor to this. So I used a sweet onion. You can use whatever onions you want for this, but I tend to use sweet onions when I do stuff like this. So a sweet of the onion, the smoke bomb flavor in there just is very, very good. Okay, guys, look, and spend the time pulling that membrane off of that onion ring, and you get a clean bite through like that, right? Let's give it another one. If you're anything like me, you hate listening to people eat or crunch. Anyway, rude. But I had to demonstrate the crunchy factor of these onion rings. Very, very good. Thanks to Aaron for the idea to get these done. Sorry I let you down, buddy, and not have them done in the first place, but good to go. Louise at the Salt and Pepper. I appreciate the guidance and the ideas behind this. And, you know, I add my own spin on things, but she's one of those Ninja Foodi masters that you gotta follow along with, okay? If you guys want to get yourself one of these Ninja Foodi grills or any Ninja products, hit that link down below. It helps out the channel. You don't pay anything more for the products, but we get a small commission on it, all right? For the knives, cutting boards, all that good stuff, links are all down below. If you want to become part of CJ's crew for real here on YouTube, hit that join button right next to that subscribe button, which I know you've already clicked, okay? Get your name at the end of our videos. Get a shout out. If you get to higher tiers, I'll make recipes for you. All good stuff going on, all right? And it all helps out the channel. Okay. But that's it for this week, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.